Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing out there? Oh, I gotta turn off the countdown timer. Happy Friday. Hey Stacy, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hey Twitchland. So tonight I wanted to print and play my first print and play. I thought that would be fun. I had my eye on one. I'm going to show it to you in a second here. It's called Lantern. And I believe it's just one sheet of paper, which is nice for my first print and play. And people in Martin's Print and Play Hideaway Facebook group are saying really great things about it. So I thought it would be a good place to start. So that's what I think I'm going to try to do tonight. Going to go through the whole process of downloading it, printing it, and then playing it. So that's what I was thinking about doing tonight. Just a couple updates. I got approached by this company and they asked me to make a game for one of their clients. So that has been something that I've been working on for the past couple weeks and then like really heavily the past few days. And so today I presented 10 different concepts to them for this game. So that was a lot. That was a lot to come up with 10 completely different ideas that fit all the criteria that it needed to have in just a couple days. But I did it. And I presented it to them today. And so now they're going to pick their top 3. And then of those 3, I will make digital prototypes for all 3 of those. Then I'll play it with them online. And then they'll pick their favorite to actually make. And then they'll be overseeing like the printing and stuff. And I already suggested that they do it with Game Crafter. So that's been a very interesting project, very different from what I've done before. But yeah, it was a really great exercise to come up with 10 different concepts in just like a couple days. But I had been kind of thinking about it a little bit for the past couple weeks. But until I signed the contract with them, I was not trying to spend too much time thinking about it. It was just until it was official, and then I really started focusing on it. So, yeah. So Stacy's asking if they requested 10 concepts. I don't think they did. I think I threw that number out there. But then they said at least 10, and I said 10. 10 is enough. 10 is plenty. So, yeah. So, I mean, I didn't playtest any of them. They were just concepts. Yeah. So, we'll see what happens with that. Also, I might be going to PAX Unplugged. The probability has increased slightly today. So, it's a maybe now. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. And I still don't know about Geek Girl Con, which is happening next week. I think I might be there. I don't know. Who knows? I played Forest Shuffle on BGA this week with Susanna. And yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I felt like I played it really well. And then I lost really, really bad. So if you don't know this game, Forest Shuffle is very interesting. It's very simple, but there's so many different powers that all the cards have. So it can be completely different every time you play. And so I really focused on having trees, a certain type of tree. And if you have enough of that specific tree, you can get like 25 points. And I think I had like 20 points for that one tree. And then I got bonus points if you have every tree has 4 ability powers around it. I did that like 4 times. I got some special, really difficult combinations of cards on the same tree. I felt like I did a lot of good stuff. I had a bunch of cards in my cave that give you extra points. And then I lost miserably. So, I don't know. I'll have to play it again because if the strategy to win is that you just need to have a ton of trees with some of them have powers cards, some of them don't. That's just not how I like to play. I'm like a completionist. I like to like have as many trees with all possible powers locked in. I don't want to have like one here, none there, whatever. And if you can't win that way, I mean, I only played it once, so who knows. But I thought I did really well, and then I lost really, really bad. I did play Earth, though. I think I maybe mentioned this already. I really, really, really enjoy Earth. And I really like it on BGA because it automates a lot of the stuff for you, which is really, really helpful. I lost by over 100 points. Yeah. Susanna got like almost 300 points and I had like 150 points, something like that. Like, yeah, it was not close. Yeah, IB Jeepers saying that Earth was fun and the automation is a big help. Yeah, absolutely. I have yet to play Earth IRL, and I just imagine it's a lot of upkeep. I was thinking about playing it on Tabletopia on one of these streams, but I just feel like I would miss a lot. I feel like it's definitely a game that should be played on BGA. Yeah, or at least played on BGA enough that you'll be able to recognize all the different powers and how they work when you play it on Tabletopia or in person. I think those were the I reviewed and signed off on a top secret expansion project I can't talk about. But, well, I didn't sign off, but I reviewed all of the files, like the rules and the game box and all the components and stuff, and I gave my comments. We'll see if they implement any of them, but I sent off my comments, and so we'll see. So that was really exciting. That was really, really exciting. I think those are the main updates. So let's jump right into printing our very first printed play. This is very exciting. Okay, let me just do this first. Okay, so this is Martin's print and play finder. So Martin Gonzalez, I interviewed him on my channel last week. And so he created this website with like so many print and play files that you can look up and find. So a lot of them are free too, which is pretty cool. The one that I'm looking for though is called Lantern. Yes, this one here. So then it gives you all the information about the game. Came out in 2019. It's free. It's by... Where's the designer's name? Oh, here. D. DiMaggio made it. Okay. So then you can go here to get the download link. And this one is on Board Game Geek. And it brings you to the files page. So I believe it's this one. No, that's the rules. Okay, let's just do that. Do that. Oh, actually, okay, I'm just going to show you the files here, but I'm actually going to use my other computer to actually print it because I don't think that's connected to my printer. Okay. So we're going to print the rules and I believe it's the adventure sheet. Can we just like preview this or is it just... Okay. There we go. Okay. So you can look at this while I print it. Oh boy. Okay. So there it is. Doesn't that look cool? Okay. So this is what I'm going to print on this computer. So just one second. But how are y'all doing tonight? How was your week? Did you have any progress made on your designs or any projects that you're working on? Let me know. I want to know all about it. Okay, it's printing. Big moment, my first print and play. So exciting. And then I don't think I'll print the rules. We can just have those up here. Aha. It's done. Yay. Okay. So I set up a new prototype cam. Ooh. So it's a little close and I can't move it any higher. So you won't be able to see the entire sheet at the same time, which is a little annoying, but it is much clearer than my previous webcam. This is my old iPhone, and I realized, oh, I still have my old iPhone. I can use that as a webcam. So that's what we're using. And yeah, that's a lot more clear, so I'm excited about that. But I'll figure out another time how to move it up higher so it's not so close. But there's our first print and play. So exciting. Okay, so let's read the rules about how to actually play this. Okay. And this is also one page. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, Solitaire Roll and Write Adventure designed by D. DiMaggio, artworks by P. Briode. Just 1 second. Oh, nice. IB Jeeper got some good progress done on their lot game, which I'm playing on Sunday, which I'm very excited about, and on their racing game as well. Oh, and they got a new rear bumper installed on the Jeep. Very exciting. Very cool. And then Stacy's making progress on their 10-plate stove design cars. Nice. That's for Ironworks, I believe is what it was called. Very cool worker placement game that Stacy's working on that I played at Gamers Ranch. Okay, so what's happening at Last Fortress? For months, the kingdom has not received news from the lookouts. The last messages spoke of strange sightings from the east. But for decades, no one has been living in those territories anymore. Flames rise in the sky and illuminate the destroyed fortress. Begin your journey through the forest. Needed to play the Lantern Adventure sheet, which we have. Oh, 6d6. Okay, that's fine. 6d6, a pen or pencil, and this rule sheet. Excellent. Object of the game. Defeat the enemies scattered throughout the 8 different zones on the map by achieving required dice combinations. Preparation. Roll the 6 dice to generate the adventurer's abilities and constitution. If the sum of the dice results is less than 15, you can re-roll the dice or begin the journey at your own risk. Assign a die to each ability. Critical hit. So that's the sword. Critical hit. Counterattack. Magic spell. And constitution. Okay. So that's 5. Next to each ability and constitution symbols, draw a quantity of circles over the line equal to the result of the assigned die. The circles represent how many times you can use the ability effect while fighting the enemies, okay? Assign a die to, oh, there you go, experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Assign a die to experience, and starting from the upper row next to the symbol from left to right, cross off as many experience circles as the die result. I see. Assign the remaining die to zone 5, the bonfire, and draw next to the experience symbol inside the bonfire scroll as many circles as the assigned die result. See special zone. How to play. Start the journey in zone 1, following the steps below. Step 1, entering the zone. Enter the zone by rolling all 6 dice. Experience. Cross off an experience circle anytime you roll a 1 throughout the entire game. Okay? If you rolled the required dice combination in the zone, then you have defeated the enemies and you can proceed to step 3. If not, continue to step 2. Step 2, fighting the enemies. If you didn't achieve the required dice combination with the first roll in the zone, you must manipulate the dice results using the effect of abilities and constitution as described. So ability, critical hit, which is the 1 sword. Ability, critical hit, flip a die to its opposite face. Okay, good. I'll show you on the sheet here. They have little icons to remind you of these. Flip the die to its opposite face result. So a 5 would become a 2. And a little quick tip, which I'm sure many of you know, but the opposite dice faces always equal 7. So it's easy to know what's on the other side. So 5, you know the other side is going to be 2 because that equals 7. So that's just a little hot tip for you there. And then ability counter strike, which is the 2 swords, add or subtract 1 from a die result. Okay. 6 cannot become 1 or vice versa. Okay. And then the magic spell, re-roll 1 die of your choice with 2 stars next to it, which corresponds to... not sure. I'm sure we'll figure out what those 2 stars mean, but Constitution, re-roll any number of dice. Okay, so magic spell is re-roll 1. And then Constitution is reroll any number. Each time you use an effect, cross off 1 circle next to the relevant symbol. You can repeat the effects as many times as you want, as long as you have circles available to cross off. The symbol with a square and an X inside correspond to any die result. Oh, okay. So if you have 4, if you need to roll a 4, 5, and then 3 X's, you can roll a 4, 5, and then any other 3. But it seems like they need to be the same. This example, there's 3 4s. So does that mean they need to all be the same, or can it be anything? Let's see here. If it's 3 of those X's and 3 not filled in X's, requires 3 equal results and any 3 other equal results. Okay, so you need a 3 of a kind of anything and a 4 and a 5. So it's not anything, it's any 3 of a kind. Okay. Once the required dice combination is achieved, the enemies are defeated and you can proceed to step 3. Step 3, leaving the zone. Cross off the circle under the zone number as you are leaving. If you completed an experience row, 1, 2, or 3, during step 1 or step 2, you can add an ability circle next to the ability of your choice. Remember, you can't have more than 7 circles drawn next to each ability. Okay. Enter the next zone and start again from step 1, special zone. Entering zone 5, the bonfire. Silence all around you. You get to rest and reflect upon your journey so far. Enter zone 5, the bonfire, and add 1 constitution circle by drawing it next to the constitution symbol. Then cross off as many experience circles as were drawn in the bonfire scroll during preparation. Aha. Then proceed to step 3. The end of the game. You win if you defeat the dragon in zone 8 by achieving the required dice combination. You lose if you have no abilities or constitution circles left to achieve the required dice combination during step 2. The adventure score. Returning from your journey, you find shelter in a tavern. You hear about other adventurers that slayed a dragon once. Who were they? What were their names? If you won, count how many abilities and constitution circles are crossed off. The total is your adventure score. The lower the score, the better. Share your score with other adventurers and see if they can beat it. 16 or more, promising adventurer. 5 to 15, master in arms. 1 to 5, heroic swashbuckler. And 0 is legendary. Okay, just one quick question. How are we... Okay. Cross off an experience circle anytime you roll a 1. I was just wondering about the... Only during step 3. If you completed an experience row... Okay, so that means you rolled enough 1s to complete an entire row. You can add an ability circle next to the ability of your choice. Okay, so are 1s good then? Seems like they might be a bit of a help. Cool. All right. Let's jump right into this. Okay, so this will be a lot easier for you to see now. Let me move this. Okay, so this is... Let me bring this up over here. I'm just bringing the rules up on my other computer so I can reference them easily. Okay, yes. So this is ability critical hit, and it allows you to turn a die over to its opposite side. This is ability counterattack, and you can add or subtract 1 to any die result. This is a magic spell, and you can re-roll any 1 die. This is Constitution, and you can re-roll any number of dice. And then this is your experience, and that's what you fill in when you roll 1s. And then if you complete a row of 1s, you can add a circle to any of the other abilities. And then these are the different zones we're trying to get through all the way to the dragon. And so, yeah, this is just black and white. But I've seen a lot of people have fun coloring this in, which I definitely think I would do, because that looks like that would be super fun to be all colored in. Really, really cool art. Who did the art again? P. Briode did the art. Cool. All right, so we need to do the preparation. Let me just zoom in here. Okay. First of all, we need 6 dice. We've got 2, but I need 4 more. Not a problem. There's 2 more. And 2 more. All right. Let's roll these. And if we roll 15 or less, we can re-roll, if I remember correctly. Yep. Oh, if it's less than 15. Okay, here we go. Ready, adventurers? We got... Ooh, not mad about that. Not mad about that. Okay, so now we're definitely not re-rolling. We need to decide how to assign these dice. So we need to put 1 next to all of these, but also we need to think ahead. For zone 5, we need to assign 1 number there. Let's just remember that one. It's the special zone. Special zone, zone 5. Add 1 Constitution circle by drawing it next to the Constitution symbol, and then cross off as many experience circles as were drawn in the bonfire scroll. Okay, so we want this to be low. Oh, no, wait. No, experience is good. Sorry, experience is good. So we're going to be crossing off experience with whatever number is here. Okay, so we're going to be adding 1 Constitution circle and crossing off as many experience circles here as the number is there. So this being my first game, I'm not 100% like how much I should focus on that. So, I mean, re-rolling, flipping, adding 1, like this one is actually might be the best because you don't know what you're going to re-roll, right? So this guarantees the result, as does that one. So I think I'm going to put a 6 here, and then I will be drawing circles, but for now I'll just put it there. I think I might put a 6 there. I'm realizing I should put the link to this game in the chat. If anyone feels like doing that, that would be super cool. If not, I'll check in a couple minutes and I'll add it myself. But this is Lantern, and it's on Board Game Geek, and I'll add the link in a moment if it's not added. Okay, so I'm going to put a 6 there, and then I think I might do a 6 there for the flip. And then I might do 4. Oh, wait, what does the extra one do again? One, two, three, 4. Assign a die to experience. Okay. Cross up as many experience dies as the die result. And then the remaining die goes to the bonfire. Okay. How do we... Oh, it's annoying you can't see the whole thing. But how do we feel about that? Hey, Glenn. Yeah, this is live. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yeah, I'm playing my very first print and play. Very exciting. Okay. Let's get our pen out here. No one is saying that they disagree with this plan. So we're going to go for it. Okay. So we're going to put 6 circles for our critical hit. 1. Oh, and I realize that I'm doing it in pen, so this is going to be a one-time deal, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's that one. This one is 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I put a 4 on this one. And 4 of these. And then up here we have a 3. Am I supposed to put circles here? I mean, it doesn't matter, but just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, it's just circles. Okay, so it's 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. Okay, thank you, Valiant, for confirming the move. I'm glad you're on board. Yeah, Glenn, I'm enjoying it so far. It's my very first experience with the print and play games. This is very exciting. Very, I mean, it took me like less than a minute to get this printed, to find it and print it. So, I mean, love that. And to get into playing it was very quick. I appreciate how concise the rules are on this one. So, let's go. We are entering zone 1. And we want to roll a 4, a 5. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to do anything else? I don't think so. A 4, a 5, and then any 3 of a kind is what we are going for. Let me just double check that we're not missing anything. So start in zone 1. Enter by rolling all 6 dice. All right, here we go. Ooh. All right. So I guess 6s don't matter, but it is 3 of a kind. We have 1 4, and you know what? We can add 1 with this to turn that into a 5. Boom, done. Easy. Are you supposed to do anything with the extra one? Oh, wait. Am I supposed to roll 5 or 6 dice? No, it says roll all 6 dice. Okay, cool. So you're rolling 6, but you're trying to get a result of 5. So you just have like an extra one to work with, I guess. That's cool. We did not roll a 1, so we don't cross off an experience, but we are using one counter attack. Okay. Wait, are we allowed a free reroll? I can't remember. I don't think so. No. Okay. We do not get a free reroll. All right. Moving into zone 2. Now we need a 2, a 3, a 4, and then any pair. Pretty sure that needs to be a match. It needs to be matching. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Ooh. We've got a 3 and a 4 and 2 1s. Okay, so we should probably just re-roll, right? Because we would have to spend 2 to turn this into a 2. And flipping doesn't help anything. This is a 3 on the other side. That's a 1. And we need a 2 here. So I think we're going to be doing a magic spell to reroll. Oh, it's just reroll 1. That's not great odds, is it? So we should probably do 1 constitution, I think, to roll both of them one time. Yeah, Glenn likes the art. Yeah, I love the art. Isn't that so cool? I'm really looking forward to coloring this all in after this. Really, really cool art for this. Yeah, Glenn asked, are you gearing up to design your own? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it. And like Martin said, when I chatted with him, you know, anyone who is thinking about making their own print and play should definitely, you know, play a few print and plays on their own, see what they like, see what they don't like, see, you know, from a gamer's perspective, you know, what works for them. And so, yeah, so I'm currently in the research phase. I am, I'm going to start exploring print and plays from a gamer perspective, and then think about, you know, I am already kind of thinking about different kind of games that I can maybe do for print and play as well. Yeah, it's very exciting. I just think it's just so cool. Like, I literally just looked this up and downloaded it, and now I'm playing it. Like, I love that so much. So cool. Okay, so Valiant is saying we could clip a 4 and -1 to the 3. Oh, I see. So we'll do -1 to turn this into a 2, and then -1 to turn this into a 3. So that would be 2 more of our counter attacks. That might be better. We would only have 3 counter attacks left. Because otherwise, if we use this Constitution one time, we're rolling 2 dice, and we need one of them. We need one of them to be a 2. You know what? I want to save these. I don't know. I want to save this. I want to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do one of these. We're re-rolling these. And we need one of them to be a 2. Critical hit the 4. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Flip the 4 to a 3 and then reduce the 3 to a 1. That's still using 2? And, you know, I very well could be using 2 for this move as well, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Let's see what was happening. We need one of these to be a 2. No. Excellent. Oh, no, this is worse. This is worse. This is worse. That did not work. Yeah, Glenn, so just super quick. So we're basically trying to make it up this mountain to this dragon here. And we started the game by rolling all of these dice, and then we assigned each of the dice to one of our skills here, which are basically just dice manipulation abilities. And so I applied a 6 here, so I have 6 circles there. That means I can use this ability 6 times. I can use this ability 6 times. This one is flipping a die to its opposite side. This is adding or subtracting 1. This is re-rolling 1. And this is re-rolling as many as you want. So I'm in zone 2, and I need to roll a 2, 3, 4, and a pair. Oh, I forgot to add my experience. I'll wait till the end, because... I was going to say I'll wait to the end, because I could increase this to a 2. That doesn't make any sense, because I can't... I don't understand games that don't let you circle around from 1 to 6 and 6 to 1. Like, what's the reasoning behind not allowing you to do that? Anyway, let's see if anyone in the chat has a better better plan. Okay, so I re-rolled these. It's not the result I wanted. So I think we need to we unfortunately need to go down 1 for this. Go down 1 for this. I'm not seeing a way to do this in just using one thing. This is very unfortunate. But it was a risk that I took. Yeah, Valiant, like designing a print and play game, there's a different type of mindset to designing one. Yeah, for sure, because you have to think about, you know, what components are you going to require the player to have? You know, in this game, you need to have 6 standard dice. That's not a big ask. But, you know, some other games might say you need like a ton of other things to be able to play. I really enjoy how all you need to play this is this piece of paper and 6 dice. And most people will have that. So yeah, components wise, you really need to think about these things more than I normally do for my games. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. There's probably a better way to do this, but we're gonna do it. So we're bringing that down by 1. We're bringing this down by 1. Boom. Oh, this is terrible. Oh wait. This was a 4. Yeah. Okay, so we're bringing that down by 1. And then we're flipping this critical hit. Because it's a 3 on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. How do we feel about that? Yeah, right, Glenn's saying no reason to not circle around from 6 to 1 and 1 to 6 unless the design relies upon high rolls always being good. And yeah, I mean, that's not really seeming like the case here. I guess, I mean, up here, you need to get a 4, 5, 6, but like you need 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and these can be whatever. So yeah, I'm not understanding the reasoning for that one, but that's all right. We have successfully crossed. I think we earn an experience point once we pass a zone, if I remember correctly. Let me just see here. Cross off the circle under the zone number as you're leaving. Oh, this is not connected to experience. It's just saying that you passed it. So we're doing that, and we're doing that. Okay, now I will add the 2 experience points that I thought I would forget, and I almost did. Okay, so we have completed 1 row of experience because I'm not, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing down here. So I added 2 experience for the 2 1s that I rolled. So we completed a row, and when you complete a row of experience, something cool happens. something very cool happens if I can find it in the rules. This is not a long, this is just one piece of paper, but here we go. If you complete an experience row during step 1 or step 2, and that was step 2, you can add an ability circle next to the ability of your choice. Hello. And you can never have more than 7. So we're at the max for counterattack, but that's my favorite one for sure. Okay. Let's continue on, adventurers. Yeah, exactly, Valiant. Counterattacks are good to save since you get more flexibility on the numbers you can change it to. Yeah, totally. And it's like a for sure thing. These ones, these luck ones, I don't love. So they can go first. But yeah, I definitely want to keep these ones. Okay, so we are entering zone 3. We need 3, 4, 5, and then a 3 of a kind. Okay, here we go. Don't love that. So we have 2 6s, a 1, 2, 2. Oh, we do have a 4. Okay, actually, this is great. Now, here's the thing. We were in a similar situation before. I tried to save my counterattack by doing a constitution and rolling and hoping I got what I wanted. So right now I need a 3. I need a 3. I have a 1 and a 2. So I could use the counterattack to add 1, but I really would like to save those. So I think I might do this again. Yeah, I'm going for it. Going for it. Rolling 2, trying to get a 3. Here we go. No, that was terrible, terrible, terrible. No! Okay, that was so bad. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So, is it though? No, it's not. No, this is really bad. So, I can't use this because these would turn into 2s. And we need a 3. I can't use this because that will go down to 4 or 6. Basically, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this and just by using one more thing, but it's looking like I'm going to have to cross off 2 more things. Luck is not on my side today. So, yeah, we're going to, one way or another, we're going to have to use 2 abilities. I'm not seeing a way out of this unless someone else is seeing a way out of this. As far as I can tell, I really don't want to use 2 of those either, though. So I could flip the 4 to a 3, and then I could go down 1 of these. So at least I'm not spending 2 of these counterattacks. Flip the 4 to a 3, reduce the 5 by 1. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what we're doing. So, flipping the 4 to a 3. And bringing the 5 down to a 4. I just realized I re-rolled my 1, didn't I? And that would have got me experience, but oh well. 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh. No! Did you all realize that this is 6 things here? Oh no. Well, at least this is a 5. My brain, because oh my God, did I jump up a level? What am I doing? Oh my God, hello. I was playing zone 6 instead of zone 3. Which is 6 as well, though. It was completely different numbers. Oh, this is so bad. Somehow I jumped up to... Apologies. Apologies, everyone. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Oh man, we're definitely gonna die, right? Okay. We're just gonna try re-rolling. We're just gonna try to roll this for a 6. Nope, that's great. That's just so great. So we need to roll well, ideally a 6, but if this was a 1, we could have flipped it. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're just rolling it again. Oh, okay. So we're adding 2 and just moving on and forgetting this ever happened. Yay! 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Yay! Okay, moving on to zone 4. Okay, we need 2 3 of a kinds. Nice and straightforward. And I'm going to remember that we're on zone 4. 2 3 of a kinds. Here we go. Ooh, thank you. 3 3 3. And then these are pretty darn close, so I could flip this to a 3. I could flip this to a 4 and go down 1. That might be the best way to go about it. Only using 2. Okay, so yeah, flip this to a 4 using critical hit, reducing this by 1. Man, we're gonna run out of these counterattacks so quickly, but it is what it is. Flip this to a 4. And then reduce this by 1. 6 6 6 4 4 4. So the X's just mean 3 of it, like matching. It's a little hard to tell, but these X's are not filled in. But it just means any 3 of a kind, and then these ones are filled in, so it means any 3 of a kind. If I read the rules correctly, that's what those are. It would be cool if these connected to these for experience points, but that's fine. Okay, we're at zone 5. We made it to zone 5. Good. I think good things happen when you make it to zone 5. Special zone. Add 1 constitution circle by drawing it next to the constitution symbol. Okay. Then cross off as many experience circles as were drawn in the bonfire scroll. That's 3. So we're crossing off 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Oh, whoops. Yay! So we finished another row. So we get to add another circle to one of these abilities, but you can't have more than 7 circles for any ability. So sadly, our counterattack is done, is maxed out. I'm pretty sure we all agree that this one is the next best one to flip it. Re-rolling is just, yeah, you just don't know what you're going to roll. So adding that one there. Excellent. Yeah, I had a little breather at zone 5. Yay. Moving along to zone 6. We're actually, for all the blunders that I've made in this game, we're actually doing okay. We only have 3 zones left to win. It's possible. It is possible. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so zone 6, we need 2, 3, 4, and any 3 of a kind. 2, 3. Oh, we do have 3 3s. Okay, this is interesting. Because we could do 2, 3, flip this to a 4, but then we have, you know, that garbage to somehow turn into a 3 of a kind, which will be not fun. Or we have our 3 3s, and we somehow, well, we would have to reduce this by 1, and then reduce this by 3. Or, oh gosh, oh, this is not ideal. Yeah, now we're in zone 6. Remember when we already like did this accidentally 10 minutes ago? Is anyone else seeing a better solution to this? We need 3 of a kind, 2, 3, and 4. Our abilities are down here. We can flip to the other side, add or subtract 1, reroll 1, reroll as many as we want. So we could reroll these 2, and hopefully that we get a 3 and a 4. Reroll. Okay, Glenn and Valiant are saying reroll. Excellent. Okay, just reroll just these 2. Keeping the 4? Oh yeah, keeping these 4. I think so. I mean 3. Which I was planning on keeping all 4 of these dice and the 3 of a kind 3s. Oh, you're saying keep this 3, 2, 3, and reroll all of these? Is that what you mean, Valiant? So like keep 2 and 3, reroll 3, 3, 6, and 5. Oh boy. I kind of like having the 3 of a kind. Okay, Valiant thinks that's the best move. Okay, I believe in you. Let's just do it. So we're keeping 2 and 3, re-rolling the rest. Here we go. 3 of a kind and a 4. 3 of a kind and a 4. 3 of a kind and a 4. Oh. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna get some experience, maybe. Oh no, because we're gonna change this. So no, we won't get that. Okay. Well. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So. Okay, we could re-roll again. And we could try my first thought, which was keeping the 3s, and then try to get 3, 4. You know what? I kind of like that because these can, you know, if this doesn't work out, these can pretty easily be slot into there. Maybe. Yeah, Glenn is thinking reroll as well. Hey, Cruise Monkey, how's it going? Keep the 3s. Yeah, I think so. Let's try that. Let's try keeping these and re-rolling these. We're using up our constitution. Okay. Yeah. Because flipping doesn't help with these. This is a 6 and this is a 2. So this doesn't even help really. Okay, we're re-rolling these. 3 and a 4, 3 and a 4, 3 and a 4. Okay. Okay, that's okay. So that oh, we only have one. Oh god, we only have one of these left. Oh, this is no bueno. So this is a 5. This is a 1. Neither of those help us. Like on the opposite side for this ability. Can't use that constitution when you're dead. That's true. Well, this is unfortunate. I really don't. I mean, we can't. We only have one of these left. Are we just re-rolling this? Well, yeah, that's what Glenn is alluding to. So, yeah, we're just re-rolling. Well, the other options are using this one to flip that to a 3, and then maybe just like re-rolling just the 1 to try to get a 4, or something that we can flip to a 4, which would be a 3. I don't know. We're re-rolling both. Okay, here we go. 3 and a 4. 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 Interesting. Okay. So we have this is what we need. This is what we needed in zone 4. Okay, so we have 3 2s and 3 3s. So I can flip that to a 4. I can reduce this to a 2 and have that. So that would cost 2 of those. And then we would have 2 2 2. What do we think about that? Everyone's so lost. Sorry, everyone. If you're joining right now, I'm sure this is very confusing. But basically, we're trying to roll this die result here, and the X's just mean like 3 of a kind. And then I have all these different dice manipulation abilities down here. But if they're crossed out, like filled in, that means I've used them. And so only the ones that aren't filled in I can still use. So basically, I'm trying to get 2, 3, 4, and 3 of a kind. I have 2 3s and 2 2s. Sorry, 2 3s and 2 2s. And so what I'm thinking to do to minimize how many abilities I have to do this is spend one of these to reduce this by 1 to make it a 2. This stays, so we're lining up with these here. So that would be a 2. This would be a 3. And then I can flip this to the other side, which is a 4, by using this ability down here. So that would cost 2 things. And it would be a for sure win. Hey, it's not over till it's over, Glenn. Okay. That's what's happening. Yeah, I think you're right, Valiant. Okay. So we are spending our last counterattack, sadly, to make this a 2. This stays the same, and we are spending a critical hit to flip 3 to 4. 2 3 4. 2 3 4. 3 of a kind. Did it. Moving on to zone 7. We only have 2 zones left. We have 5 abilities. Yeah, this is if I hadn't messed up here, I think we could have had a much better chance. But it is what it is. So we need 4 5 6, 3 of a kind. Oh man, the last one we need 6 of a kind. Oh boy. That's not happening. Okay, 4 5 6, 3 of a kind. Oh, hello. 4, 5, 6. 5, 5, 3. Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. I think we can only really re-roll 1, right? Re-roll this one, I mean. Because we can't flip it because it's 4 on the other side. And none of these can be flipped to get a 5. We need a 2 to flip to get a 5. So I think we're just re-rolling and hoping for the best. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 5s to stay alive. Oh, I swear that's what it was. I promise you, I did not. That is what it was. Yes, it was off camera, but I swear that's what it was. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow. We're going on, everybody. We're moving on to the final boss. I need to take a water break. Just one second. So exciting. 4, 5, 6, 3 of a kind. Yeah, it's legit. Okay. Monkey, I swear it was legit. I would never. That's why I don't like bluffing games, because I hate lying and I'm a terrible liar. So I would never. Okay. So all we need is 6 of a kind. We can flip things 3 times, and we can re-roll 1 time. 1 die, 1 time. That's what we're working with here to get 6 of a kind. Of any number. Well, Valiant, my luck was pretty terrible the first half of the game, so I think it was piling up a little bit. I was due for a good roll. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh! We got 3 6s, 2 1s that can be flipped to 6s, which is this here, and reroll. Wow. When the DM rolls behind the screen. No, this is 100% legit. 100% legit. Okay. So we are flipping these 2. So this is this 1, 2. These are now 6s. So just to make it clear, this is what we're going for. We just need 1 6 to win. We're doing this to reroll. This is our last reroll. So this needs to be a 6 or a 1 because we have 1 flip left. So if it's a 6, we win. If it's a 1, we win. Ready? Here we go. Hold on to your butts. Ah! Well, that sucks. Well, let's see what would have happened if we had rolled that one more time. Nope. 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 No. Hey! There we go. Let's pretend that that happened. Let's pretend that happened. Fill that in. Yay! This victory has an asterisk, but we did it. Kind of. Very, very, very cool. Yeah, that was super fun. I really enjoyed that a lot. I'm going to show you a close-up of this art. There's the dragon at zone 8. There's a wizard. Kind of looks like Hagrid, doesn't it? And there's the campfire where you rest. Zone 5. Ooh, there's a big spider. Oh, so this is supposed to be Lord of the Rings? Because there was a big spider in The Hobbit. There's some wolves. And there's us. Cool. I really enjoyed that. And you know what you can do too is you can print it off and laminate it, and then it's not a one-time thing. Because I use pen, I can't play this again, unfortunately. But I do have a laminator, so if I might print this off again and laminate it, and then I can reuse it as many times as I want. Very fun, very fun. And my prototype cam was very clear, so that was exciting. Cool. So yeah, that was very, very fun. Let's maybe take a look at some of the other print and plays that are on the print and play finder and see if we see anything cool. Let's see here. So I really liked that one. Can you like favorite things? No, that's all right. So one other one I've heard a lot about is quests over coffee. Have you heard of this one? I think it's listed a lot as on people's like favorite print and play games. I think it's a bit more to make. Like how many pages is it? Uh, 18. Oh, it's only 18 cards. Oh, that's great. I thought it was a lot more than that. But I know they have a few different versions, I think. Oh, yeah, there's expansions. But yeah, the art is super cute. This is another, well, this is a person, the designer is also the artist, I believe. And their art style is really cute. And again, you're assigning dice to complete different quests. Okay, so how to play. Shuffle all the quest cards you're playing with. Create the quest deck. Place the shop card. Oh, yeah, this is cool. They have a shop card where you can get like items that will help you, which is fun. And then you deal 5 quest cards face up. And then you need 3 standard dice. And then you're just going to be manipulating the dice to try and complete quests. And so the different items you can get from the shop can help you manipulate the dice. Cool. Has anyone else heard of that one? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Glenn. I will. Yeah, let me throw the links in the chat. I'll put the link for Lantern. Yeah, I'll put the Board Game Geek link for Lantern in the chat. And I'll put the link for Quest Over Coffee in the chat. Yeah, it's really cute. Like the other versions, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's like monsters over martinis or something like that, or like wolves over waffles, like things like that. It's super cute. Maybe they have it on there. Actually, I'll show you here. We can probably find that here. Oh, you can also get it on Game Crafter. That's cool. Let's see that. So if you don't want to make it yourself, you can get it on Game Crafter already made. Oh no, it is the PNP. Okay. So yeah, you can also get print and play files on Game Crafter. But why is it saying $36.99? No, this is like the actual version. So maybe you get the print and play files as well as the physical copy. I don't know. But let's see if they have the other ones. Oh, here we go. The Quest Over Coffee collection. Wow, there's a lot. Yeah, I think it was the actual designer posted something about like future versions that they were going to make that had a different name, but they were alliterative, like Quest Over Coffee. Okay, this was a solo game of the month. Yeah, I could see that. That's really cool. That probably helped to get a lot of promotion for sure. Yeah. People are just responding to why this is $36.99 because yeah, things on Game Crafter are definitely expensive because it's print on demand. Because $36.99, I just thought it was saying $36.99 for a print and play, which is not right. But I think they're saying you get this is just the rules. You get a copy of the rules after you purchase it, but they're gonna mail you an actual print, like nicely printed copy of the game. So for $36.99, 16 cards, 1 card, 44 cards, 55 cards, 16 cards, and 7 dice. 6 dice and a cube. I mean, it's a few components for sure, but yeah, this is definitely something to think about with if you're going with the Game Crafter, is that they do have to charge, quite a bit because it is print on demand. So trying to keep your components down as much as possible. I wanted to quickly show you. There's a crowd sale going on right now for a cool game. Oh, and of course it doesn't. Is that not how you spell it? It's having a crowd sale. Sometimes this is not the easiest website to navigate. Like where's the crowd sale section? And why, when I search the name, does it not come up? Anyway, it's called Terrain. It looks really cool. Definitely check it out. Let me try. That's definitely how you spell it. I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't know why that would not show up when I spelled it correctly. But Terrain is having a crowd sale right now. Games? Print and play. Ay. Anyway, let's go back to the print and play finder and see what else is here. So let's clear this. What can we filter by? Curated list. That's cool. BGG top rated. That's cool. Let's try that. Top rated. A simple life. Roll and write to upgrade your farm and complete randomized run objectives. It's cool. Just a single page as well. Love that. Let's check this one out. This one is on PNP Arcade. It's free. It's one page by Clint Gauzen. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, cool. It looks like a video game. Like Stardew Valley or something like that. That's going to take out quite a bit of ink, though. I think people usually give a full color version, but also grayscale. Yeah, I guess you can also change those settings on your printer as well. But then sometimes they'll give like a low ink option as well. So not just grayscale, because that can still use up a lot of ink if there's no white space. So that's something to think about too when you're designing these things is, that's quite a bit of ink. So I don't know if I'll be doing this one, even with the grayscale. So Glenn's just asking if I play D&D. I have played D&D. I tried being the dungeon master, and I played it with some of my friends over COVID, and none of us had played it before. And so that was a bit difficult because we were all noobs. We didn't know what we were doing, and it was a lot to figure out, especially when I was the DM. And like, you need to know a lot about how things work, especially when people are just making things up about what they want to do. And you're just like, okay, you did that, so then this happens. And then, oh wait, I need to look up what happens when you do that. I enjoyed it, but I just found like I was spending hours and hours researching how things worked. And so since then, I now like to sign up for RPGs and things when I go to conventions. And so I've done a couple like one-shot campaigns. So that just means you can do the whole thing in just one sitting. It wasn't all D&D. Like I like to try out a whole bunch of different RPGs because I'm very new to that space. Like I don't have a lot of experience. So I just want to try out as many different systems as I can because I think it's very interesting. And so I did Fiasco, which is an RPG system, last year at my local convention. I did another one called like Goblin something. And then I did a standard D&D one with like an experienced dungeon master who knows how everything works. And so I definitely like that more. I want to get more experience just being one of the participants, and then someone else can be the dungeon master. It was a lot trying to do that all on my own. But yeah, I'm trying to explore more of the RPG world, just, from a design perspective, because I want to play as many different types of games as possible. And I do, I enjoy myself for the most part. Sometimes, having to improv and stuff is definitely outside my comfort zone, but it's usually fun, especially with the right group. So yeah, I'm I'm still kind of exploring the whole RPG world, and I would like to play more D&D. Because I think it's just really fun just to use your imagination and just like play pretend. I think it's really, really cool for sure. No, it was Terrain the way that I spelled it. I don't know why it wasn't showing up, but it's by designer Katie Andrews. There's a crowd sale going on right now. It's an abstract 2-player game. Here, you know what? I'll just show you on my phone. So this is Terrain. If you can find it on GameCrafter, it looks very cool. There's a crowd sale going on right now, so like the more that people buy, the bigger the discount is. Let me just quickly find the link. You know what? I bet if I just Google it rather than try and search in the GameCrafter, which is annoying. Terrain board game crowd sale. GameCrafter. Yes. May have found it here. Haha. On crowd sale. Okay. All right, friends. Let me show you. I have found it. This is what I was talking about. So this launched as a crowd sale today. So the more copies it sells, the bigger the discount is. So 10 copies have sold. So I believe that just unlocked this next level. So now it's 14% off, saving $3.39. But the more it goes up, the bigger the discount. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a 2-player abstract strategy game where you're in the desert. Really cute art. And the different animals can move differently on the board. I just love the desert art. Really, really cool. So it's on crowd sale, but it's also available on Kickstarter as a print and play. Let's see if they have that. I think they have that link here. No. Okay, let me just find that super quick. It's an interesting idea. So Katie put it on Kickstarter for the print and play, and then on GameCrafter for the physical copy, and then kind of has both going concurrently. Yeah, I'll show you this here. So this is the print and play. $4. You can back it right now. 20 days to go. So you can get a print and play version of this game. Looks very cool. But yeah, that's the game I was trying to find. Glenn loves Fiasco. That's cool. Yeah, I found it, a bit chaotic. Like, the story was constantly changing, which I guess is, like, the point of it. But, yeah. I'm not sure if I loved that system so much. But, and Valiant asks, would you recommend GameCrafter when making prototypes? I actually personally haven't ever made, gotten a prototype made by GameCrafter. I'm familiar with like their materials and things because they have sent like prototyping materials to events that I have run and different things like that. So I know it's very high quality, but I myself have never had them make a prototype because I just make my own prototypes. And I think everyone can just make their own prototypes. But I do think it is good for if you are self-publishing and you want to have like a very high quality demo copy of your game. I think the GameCrafter is a great option for that if you're self-publishing. if you're just planning on pitching to publishers, I personally don't think you need that level of prototype to pitch to publishers. You can just make that at home. But that's just my opinion. I know that a lot of designers will get their kind of nice polished prototypes done by the game crafter before they pitch to publishers. But I personally don't think you need that level of polish for a prototype. You can do that at home. Yes, Stacey, it is a bit of an oversight. It doesn't show up in the search. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Glenn, it does look like a very nice game, presentation wise, and gameplay wise, it looks pretty solid. I myself am not a huge like abstract gamer, so that doesn't like appeal to me specifically, but I could see a lot of people liking that. Like if you like Hive or Shobu or different games like that, especially Hive, where like the different animals move differently, obviously chess, things like that, then it's probably would be a fun game for sure. Oh, it's on their landing page. Well, that's good. Oh, their news page. Haha. Excellent. Yeah. It would be nice if they had a current crowd sales section on their homepage. That would be really nice for sure. Okay. Yeah, homemade prototypes are totally fine for pitching to publishers. Like, yeah, we don't need to be spending a ton of money to make our prototypes look professional when we're pitching to publishers. They just need to clearly convey how the game plays. And you can make some very nice prototypes at home yourself. So, yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see what other games we can find on the P&P Finder. Oh yeah, we were looking at this. Full color grayscale, hand drawn, 1-page rule of the game. So you need 6 dice and a marker. I'm just curious what the grayscale version looks like. Here, let me see if I can figure this out. Just 1 second. Oh, I have to like fill out my billing information, yada yada yada. Okay, let's see if they have. Okay, let's just do ones that are on Board Game Geek. It's just easier. Okay, so we're back to P&P Finder. So this is a curated list. It is BGG top rated. Okay, so this might be on BGG. Let me see if I can find it. Here, just 1 second. Yeah, I'll show you. $7.7. Wow. That is very high. Okay, looks like we can just download from BGG. Landscape orientation. This has the most thumbs, so I'm guessing this is good. Okay, so landscape, sheets, and rules. Let's do that. Oh, no way. Glenn's saying that they play games at their local pub each week. A dear friend of mine turns up with a new game bought for his wife who loves Disney, and it was Chronicles of Light. Glenn was like, I know that designer. That's so cool. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Oh, I love that. But they did say that the hand-drawn one was outdated, so... But that would definitely take less ink, for sure. Maybe we can play this another... Oh, it's all the same. Maybe we can play this another night. This looks a bit more involved. Let's see if we can find the rules. Oh, is that what we just had open, but the rules weren't showing up? Oh, nice. Cruise Monkey's working on their first print and play game. They sent like a demo copy to me just over email, and I was like, "Oh, that's a very cool idea." Yeah, it's a really fun word game. And so they say we'll send for free to anyone's email, and they plan to release a print and play. That's super, super, super exciting. Love that. Okay, so the game is played in 10 rounds. Each round you roll 5 dice. Here, let me zoom in. This is tiny. Use the dice on locations and perform their action. When you run out of dice, the round ends and a new round is started. If you completed your goal at the end of the game, count your score. Okay. Oh, I forgot that we were supposed to look at for Lantern, we were supposed to like see our score, and then it was like told you how well you did. For me, it's just like you win or you don't. I don't know. But let's see what our score technically. Oh no, did I navigate away from it? No, it's here. Right. So we were supposed to count how many abilities and constitution circles are crossed. I say if you win, then you see how many abilities and constitution circles are crossed off. So we don't even get to do that. So never mind. We're not in the winner's circle for that one. Anyway. But yeah, so this one is the sort of looks like a video game like Stardew Valley sort of situation. I'm definitely interested. So I should probably start making a list. Maybe I'll just come back to this list. Let's see what else they have here. So this is Arc Nova in 18 cards. Interesting. Arc Minima. That's fun. So someone made their own. So I'm pretty sure if you do something like this, you need to get permission from the publisher, right? Like, I guess if it's for free, then it maybe doesn't matter, but. It's in the Arc Nova game section. Anyway, that's cool. Play Arc Nova with 18 cards. That's wild. Let's see, this City of Fury. I love that graphic. That's so cool. The streets of this broken city are crowded with boss man's thugs, corrupt cops, and rogue cyborgs. It's time someone took out the trash. City of Fury is a 9-card solitaire homage to classic beat-em-ups like Streets of Rage and Double Dragon. Choose your vigilante, then patrol the streets, itching for a fight while scrolling ever rightwards. I love that. Can you defeat Bossman and his criminal sidekicks? That is so cool. And only 9 cards? What a great design challenge to make a game with only 9 cards, because then you know people only need to print on 1 sheet of paper. I'm not seeing the link though, there we go. Down here. Let's check this one out. This sounds really cool. I don't know what. Oh man. Where's the download file? Is that not what I clicked on? It says download link. And then I go here and then it's just like there we go. Okay, cool. Oh, I love that. Okay, so those are those are the 9 cards you need to play. And then this is I guess it's 3 different like scenes that you move through. So it's 2 sheets I guess you have to print, but still that's really cool. Noted. Yeah, Glenn, are you talking about what was it called again? This one. Yeah, are you saying this one the rules look like a bit much? Yeah, it's definitely a bit wordy and like small text. But it's only 1 page, so that's nice. But yeah, yeah. Yeah. So many good games out there, right, Stacey? I know. It's just there's just so many creative people and they're just doing so many cool things and it's just so cool. Oh, Flip Town. I think I've heard of this one. Stephen Aramini. I think I've heard really good things about this one. It's a flip and right game in which you're trying to earn stars by exploring a Wild West town. The game uses a standard poker deck to drive an open world style of gameplay. Oh, that's cool. Along with dry erase boards that serve as each player's map. Each turn, flip over 3 cards, assigning 1 card to represent your suit, 1 card to represent your value, and 1 card to represent your poker card. The suit dictates which of the 4 regions you activate. The value dictates which site within that region you get to circle. And the poker card goes toward a 5-card poker hand that is resolved at the end of each round. Oh, that's fun. Each of the four regions, Trail, Badlands, Mine, and Town, offers a different puzzle to master, while each site within a region provides a unique reward such as cash, gold, helpful items like guns, horses, and tools, or bonus actions to create powerful combinations. This is also on PNP Arcade, $8. Let's see if we can... It's a little bit cut off, so I can't really see exactly. Like what's included. But that looks very, very cool as well. Wow, 5 viewers over on Twitch land. That's pretty exciting. If anyone on YouTube wants to follow me on Twitch, I have been stuck at 26 followers for like a month. So here, let me post my link. Yeah, Jeeper. So we're at 6 now. Watch out. That is dangerously close to double digits. Everyone be calm. Everyone be chill. Don't freak. Oh, they're back down to 5. It was too much. Let me just sorry, I'm in my like dashboard so I can't get my link. Let me get the link over here. No. My channel. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put my Twitch link over in YouTube. So if you feel so inclined, if you want to follow me over on Twitch, that would be cool. Trying to get to 50 members. So over halfway there. Pretty exciting. I definitely do enjoy Twitch. a bit more than YouTube. YouTube hasn't been acting up as much lately because I have my resolution or whatever it is very, very, very low now. So now YouTube is cooperating a lot more, but YouTube is still a bit laggy. But Twitch is not. Twitch is in real time, baby. So if you want to watch me over there, you're more than welcome. Anyway. It doesn't matter to me. Stacey's just asking if I prefer if you watch on Twitch. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever works for you guys. Yeah, Jeeper, that was your fault. You scared them away. Well, now it's at 7. Oh, boy. TK's having connection issues. Oh, so maybe it's TK going in and out. 7676. Yeah, less lag on Twitch than YouTube for sure. But like, I generally don't think I can turn my, it's not resolution, it's let me just quickly find what that was. It's the encoder settings. It's the bit rate. The bit rate is 1500 kbps. It's very low from what I understand, but I had to bring it down because YouTube was freezing and having lagging issues and like really bad. And I mean, I could go down to 1,000 and maybe then YouTube won't be laggy at all. But yeah, whichever one works for you though, it doesn't really matter. But thanks for asking. Too much success. Yeah. But yeah, if you just if you wanted to give me a follow over on Twitch, that would be cool. But you don't necessarily need to. It doesn't matter to me which one you watch on. It doesn't matter. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? How you doing? Nice to see you. Twitch just died? What do you mean? Is it frozen? No, it doesn't look frozen to me. Yeah, so we are just kind of checking out some print and plays. We played a print and play earlier tonight called Lantern, which was very cool. Here, let me show you my prototype cam, my brand new, much improved prototype cam. It's a lot clearer than my last one. So we played this print and play. This is my very first print and play I've ever played in my life. So that was very exciting. We lost with the very last roll. We almost won. We would have won if I hadn't messed up. I accidentally jumped a zone. I thought we were here, but we were still here. If that hadn't happened, we maybe would have won. But we still had a chance to win and came down to the last roll. It was very exciting. But this one's called Lantern. It's a free print and play on BGG. I put the link in the chat if that interests you. But yeah, so we played that, and now we're just kind of messing around looking at other print and plays on the PNP Finder that Martin made. So we're looking at Fliptown right now, which a few people have heard of. I've heard of it as well, and it looks really cool. Really, really cool. So that one's that. But we're on PNP Finder, and then I went to Filter, and then I went to Curated Lists, and then BGG Top Rated PNP Games. And so we're just kind of going down the list and just kind of checking them out. Oh, hey, Blue River. How you doing? Oh, I'm glad that I didn't even see that you asked for an update, and I just gave you an update. There you go. I know it's you, Denny. I just don't, I realize that, I know who most people are. I know who they are, their actual name, and I know their nickname. And I realize I probably shouldn't say people's real names. I should say their username, just in case they don't want people to know, I realized, I should probably not say their actual name. I should say their username. So, but I do know that it's you, Denny. Okay, cool. Tony doesn't care. I just don't want to be like accidentally doxing people. I mean, it's not really doxing if I'm just saying your first name, but I just realized like, oh, I should maybe not do that. I don't know what the etiquette is for that, but T Troll is one that Denny is mentioning on P&P Arcade. Let's find that one. T Troll. Can you search? Whoa. What did I just click on? Search T Troll. A brainy, crunchy roll and write game inspired by Tetris. With 4 normal dice, you build your polyomino shape and stack them in your grid. A finish line with all unique numbers 1 to 6 in any order will get you the most points, but sometimes it pays to get some penalty points. Interesting. Yeah, these like preview pictures on P&P Arcade, they're like square, so they cut off a lot of information. It'd be nice if they kind of zoomed out or put the full picture. Like I can't, like this is not the full sheet, you know? Let's go to Board Game Geek and see if they have a better. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that definitely has Tetris vibes. And so this is the, okay. Where are the polyomino pieces? Oh, I see. So the different numbers correspond with different polyomino. So that is a serious zoom. It's like a 1 is the square and 2 is that and 3 is that, whatever. Cool. Yeah, I think I need to start making a list. I'm not going to remember all of these. New list time, new list alert. Let me make sure I didn't already start one. No. Okay. PNP games to play. Let's put down Lantern and then cross it off because we did it. Woo! And let's put Flip Town. And what was the other one? Oh, wait, T-Troll. Yeah, T-Troll. City of Fury. Oh, Quests Over Coffee. Quests Over Coffee. That was, do I still have that up? That's this one. And then, yeah, I want to check out this Arc Minima 18 card version of Arc Nova, which is just amazing because I haven't played Arc Nova, but I've heard it's very, very heavy. Oh, that's cool. So Blue River's saying that, or Denny's saying that I like T-Troll as a quick print and play, just need 4 dice. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really something to think about for, if I am going to design one of these games. Just, I think I would want to make it as accessible as possible and just requiring people to supply minimal components to play. Okay, Ed's not in witness protection anymore, so I can say his name too. Yeah, I hope you all know. I know who all of you are. I just didn't know if you want me to say your real name. It's like a Tetris game. Yeah. Rules are easy. Is there a PNP of Gloomholden? Let's see. So let's clear this. I've never even heard of Gloomholden. Oh! You mean, well, it's a shrunk version of Gloomhaven called Gloomholden. Is this what you were thinking of, Denny? 18 card, no table needed version of Gloomhaven. That's cool. It can be played completely in your hand, but there is a way to play on the table. Cool. Man, people are so creative, isn't it? There's like, it's just so cool. Oh, there's quite a bit to print, though. it's interesting how they divide them up. Like when you maybe want to have it just all in one PDF, or maybe the file's too big for BGG. You have to divide it up into separate things under 20 megabytes, it seems. Cool. Let's see if they have maybe the monster cards would be cool to look at. I've never played Gloomhaven, so I don't know much about it, to be honest. Jonathan loves 18 card game designs. Yeah, it's such a cool idea and such a great design challenge. I think I do. I think I would want to try a 9 card design challenge. I know BGG has these types of contests all the time. Wow, yeah, this is taking forever to download. So they can't have it all in one file because it would break people's computers. Have you designed an 18 card game, Jonathan? Oh, wow. Denny's saying that this Gloomholding game was fan made, but the publisher loved it and brought on the designer. At least I think that's the story, he says. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Denny's saying that Gloomholden would be a good way to sort of get an intro to Gloomhaven. Yeah, and I can see that being true with Arc Minima as well. Such very cool idea. Very cool idea. You see how long this is taking to open? This is crazy. Yeah, the whole less is more is an interesting position to start from. Yeah, totally. It really forces you to cut things and only, work within a very small design space, which I think is very cool, because when you're making a game and there's no restrictions, there's no parameters, it can be very overwhelming. And I actually find I like it better when I have, a set of restrictions to work within. And you can still do so many interesting things with 18 or 9 cards. Absolutely. You don't need a ton of stuff to make an interesting game. Okay, so Jonathan hasn't made one, but they want to. My dream is to make a simple and unique small card game. Cool. Well, maybe check out one of the contests. That would be a great way to get into that. That's very cool. Ooh, so TK is saying this stream has me wondering if I could convert one of the one-page tabletop RPG adventures I've written into a standalone game. Yes! Do it! That would be so cool. Do it. Yeah, like Denny's saying, you already have all of that done. Converting it into like its own standalone print and play should be, fairly straightforward. Oh, I'd have to come up with a quick and dirty mechanic to replace an entire rule book. Oh boy. I don't know about that. You could still have, a sheet, a rule sheet. Yeah. Glenn's saying if Gloomhaven never existed, would Gloomholden exist? I would guess not. This is probably going to break my computer. Just a warning. This took what was it, 5 minutes to open this file? That's crazy. These are the monster cards for Gloomholden. This would also take up too much ink for me personally. But this looks great. So anyone who has played Gloomhaven, does this all make sense to you? So it looks like they're double-sided. So I guess you choose which side of the card you want to use. Okay, I have to close this because my... Hello. Hey. It literally made my crash my well, it crashed OBS. That's hilarious. Well, it's not a Pound Wall stream if things don't crash. Super Crash Brothers, definitely. Yeah, Denny's saying the file was so huge because the PDF was layered rather than being flat. You can select options to flatten the image and the file size would be under 2 megabytes. Yeah, those were massive files. What were they? They were like 13 megabytes, weren't they? I won't open it again. Where? Oh, it's gone. I guess I can look at the... Yeah, 18 megabytes, 14 megabytes, 13 megabytes. Like, that's crazy. Way too much. Yeah, so I won't be doing that again. Hilarious. No, Tony, it was definitely me. And my PC. I mean, it has been like a couple hours, so I might be heading out soon anyway. I kind of just wanted to... I wanted to just quickly just kind of skim down that list just to see what else is there. So, okay, so it's not a huge list. So, Dracula. Oh, Gloomholden's right there. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Denny. It was right there and I searched for it, but that's probably where you saw it. My bad. Oh, Grove. Is that? Oh, no. Mark Tuck. I thought that was Elizabeth Hargrave. A 9-card solitaire game. Okay, I definitely want to try that one time too. Grove. 9-player solitaire game. Cool. And uh-oh. It is possibly frozen again. Great. Grove is great, Jonathan's saying. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely want to try that. Grove has a cheeky squirrel in it. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. TK played an RPG where the character sheet was for a 4-page fillable PDF, and it was so unoptimized, it took 20 minutes to open. Oh, my goodness. No. These are the kinds of things we need to think about as designers. If we're going to make huge games like that, we really need to think about and learn about how to make these files not so massive to open. Like, yeah. Anyway, so there's Grove, Mage Light, Mage Knight in 18 cards. Oh, there's so many clever names too. Isn't that so fun? 120 minutes. 2-hour long game. Wow. Okay. 18 cards, 2 hours. Wow. Okay, this is more talking about like the number of cards and stuff. It's not really talking about how the game plays, but let's maybe quickly see it here. 6.3 megabytes, 9.9. I'm not going to open those. Now I'm scared. I just want a picture. But yeah, that sounds cool too. Pax Pamini. So instead of Pax Pamir, it's Pax Pamini. That's really cute. 18 card version of Pax Pamir, print and play game for free download. Okay, so yeah, so this person got permission to create and post the game. So if you do make a game that, you know, is a different version of an existing game and it uses any of their art or like is obviously based off that, then yeah, it's probably a good idea to get their, I mean, you definitely should get their permission before you share it, even if it's free. I personally don't think I would do like a fan game. I think I would only do original stuff just because I don't want to deal with that. But cool. And then Tiny Eldritch Horror. Nine cards. Wow. That's really cool. 9 cards. And then Tiny Forming Mars. How many cards is this one? Doesn't say. Simple cuts, a few cards or tiles. Okay. 1 to 2 player game set in the distant future. La la la. 9. Oh, it is 9 cards. Wow. Terraforming Mars in 9 cards. That's amazing. A 3-card game. I don't know, but I'm sure something's possible. You would probably just need to have each card have, you know, multiple uses and purposes and orientations and things like that. Double-sided, you know. But that would be a very cool challenge as well, a 3-card game. See you, Denny. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Have a good night. All right, friends. I think I will also be heading out. Thank you so much for hanging out. That was super fun. Thanks so much for being here for my very first print and play experience ever. Oh, my countdown is back. Whoops. Yeah, that was super, super fun. I hope you had fun hanging out and maybe thought about possibly playing or making your own print and play games. I'm definitely interested in learning more about this whole option that we have as designers, for sure. And Lantern was super fun to play and very simple and straightforward, but a ton of fun. So it's really cool how much you can do with just one sheet of paper and some dice. So very fun stuff. Thanks so much, Glenn and Jonathan and Tony and TK, and if Valiant is still here, and Stacy and everyone else who popped in to say hello. Super fun. Always a great time with all of you. So hope you have a great night and a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.